Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading from March the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I start with the Angel Oracle Guide here by Kyle Gray. I move on to Traditional Tarot after that, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I take some time to pause or just to kind of reflect, it's because I'm trying to feel the energy that's in the air right now and feel what it is I'm feeling and the messages that they're trying to give, so I appreciate your patience with that. Okay, let's get into it. This one's exciting there, Aquarius. So, your Angel Oracle Guide this week is Romance and Connection. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive everything, to receive and to experience a true connection is important at this time. It's likely that your heart space is opening up and any barrier or shields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but also that something in your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding. Wow, I just got strong ringing in my ear too. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and deserving of love. Know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others in the world. You are also encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, to understand your heart, and all of this is only possible with your permission, so why not give it now? The energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time, and if you're already in a relationship, this can mean that you have an opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or a priority of your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding, there's a potential for or if there is a potential for a new relationship to unfold, angels will help you move forward with it now. Call on divine love from the universe and invite it to open your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason this card is appearing, this is a time of joy and to be enjoyed in a loving way. What a nice way to start this reading there, Aquarius. Okay, just give me a sec to pull some tarot cards and we'll get into it. Aquarius, please. Okay, I'm already kind of feeling this energy, but let me just put one more. Okay. The energy I immediately got was kind of intrusive thoughts. It's interesting, but let me just feel what this is, Aquarius. Okay, it's energy of holding back. It's what I'm feeling right away is this energy of maybe a wall, or this energy of maybe holding back in a certain capacity here. There's maybe something you want to say, something maybe you're holding on to too tightly here. Maybe for some of you, Aquarius, this is even feeling like, if you're not in a relationship, it's feeling like maybe some of you are maybe trying to drop the album or want to drop the album in a way here. You know, say you love someone, but there is something here that's kind of like stopping us or blocking us. If you're already in a relationship, it might not be that, but some kind of instance where there's something that we want to say, but we're kind of scared to say it, in a sense, or we're holding on to something a little bit too tightly here. And it's interesting because there is some really nice energy here, but there is this kind of conflictingness of it. even if this has nothing to do with love, it could be love with maybe like a friend. Maybe this is like with a parent here as well. It doesn't just have to be like a regular relationship. It's just, again, it feels like we're kind of holding back a little bit here for some kind of capacity. I have this kind of Page of Swords in reverse, and that's what this energy is kind of all about, is this energy of wanting to come forward and talk to someone about something, but holding back, not really ready to kind of say something. You're kind of thinking about it now instead of really initiating that kind of conversation here. We have the Four of Pentacles coming up here as well, which means we might be holding on to something a little bit too tightly. And it's followed by the Lovers, which kind of makes can make some people nervous. But again, with this kind of romance and connection card, it feels more like not holding on to a relationship so strongly, but in a way like, you know, holding into that kind of that positivity, holding into that kind of divine love here. Obviously, if it's with a person that's not right, then I'm not saying to do that, but it's just kind of bring yourself back to this energy of that love, of that deserving of love, of wanting love here, because there's a feel like there's some kind of situation here that we are healing from, maybe some heartache in the past that maybe makes you kind of be like, I don't know if I believe this. It kind of feels almost like too good to be true, and it's making you a little weary of that. It's funny because it's March like 1st to 15th, right? So Valentine's Day is past, but this is very like Valentine's-y kind of energy here of just letting yourself kind of be in the positive in this. And they just underline deserving, the word deserving in my brain. So maybe there is something here with you, Aquarius, that it something about deserving love or deserving compassion in a sense. We have the Nine of Swords here in the reverse, and this is the way we want this card. The Nine of Swords is in reverse, saying whatever's been keeping you up at night, whatever is kind of stressed, maybe caused you a lot of stress here recently, is going to kind of resolve itself. We have the Moon card coming in right after, which is Piscean energy, but this is kind of shadow energy. This could represent kind of your self-conscious. This could also represent things that we're not seeing clearly. The Moon card is kind of all about kind of delusion. It's kind of not seeing things what they are, not seeing the truth of a matter. Sometimes, like I said before, it is associated with our subconscious, and our subconscious kind of playing tricks on us here. And I feel with this Moon card, it's something that we were kind of, I don't want to say fabricating in our mind, but it feels like that in a way. I feel like there is something here, Aquarius, that you know, we were making some kind of situation up that wasn't kind of rooted in reality here or truth in a way. So you might have to be kind of looking at that, and that could be about yourself here. That could be about what you deserve or how you deserve or who you are in that kind of capacity here as well. But again, it's involved in this kind of these connections, and it's something having to do with letting go of old ways that we thought love was and moving into kind of something new here. I'm really getting past this behind. They're just really kind of being like, they're kind of hammering this in, that it's like coming, this energy is kind of coming from you, and it's coming from your kind of willingness to open up a little bit or open your heart here. And yes, there is kind of situations it feels like you're healing from in the past with this kind of Three of Swords in the reverse, where so there was some pain where you had some weak boundaries against with someone, or there was a sense of maybe you let the wrong person in, or there was a betrayal in some kind of capacity here. But it feels like this energy is different. They're giving me a lot of words today, which they usually don't, but they said soak it up, soak it up. I don't know why they're giving me so many words today, but yeah, it's saying like soak it up, like enjoy it, like, you know, like soak it up, like, you know, I feel like there's some little kind of resistance with you here, but I think again it feels like it's maybe associated with the past, or something that we might be holding on to a little bit too tightly, that we're forgetting to enjoy something here, or some kind of opportunity that might be right in front of us. Funny because we have the Two of Swords coming out here, and the Two of Swords, when it comes out sideways, any card in my readings, it means to go either way. So upright, it's like we're at a crossroads, we don't know what direction to go. And when it's in the reverse, it's this idea that we know exactly what the right path is. We're not at crossroads, we understand it, we feel it here. And it's interesting it's coming out sideways here, because it means that for me that there's a choice involved in this energy, or choice for you to kind of make here. It's like basically being like, you know, being sure of yourself, being positive of something, especially in your own energy here, that you think. It's like this energy of, you know, you're like, you know, that's like the fastest way home, but you're still kind of doubting yourself in a sense. You're just like, oh, I'm doubting this. Even though I was like, instinctively, I feel like this is the right way to go. I feel like this is the right thing to do. But that like last minute of doubt comes in. It's almost like trusting yourself enough here, Aquarius, that you know what you're doing, you understand what you are kind of feeling here as well. And then I know especially sometimes it can be hard for air signs to really see and ground themselves in their energy, but it feels like that's something that kind of needs to be done here, because I don't feel like you are at a crossroads. I just kind of get that initial step back of self-doubt in a way. Yeah, there's a happy family card here. There's a lot of love in this kind of reading. Again, maybe I was saying before, it might not be like someone that you're in a relationship with. It could be a reconnection in some sort. Maybe, again, like a family member. It could be a reconnection with a friend or something like that. I just get this kind of happiness here for you. Second time they said soak it up. I don't know, soak it up. Maybe it's like something that you like soak it up. I don't know why that, you know, it's like, why is that coming back twice? But I do feel like it's just like, you know, let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself enjoy this kind of nice, loving energy, whatever it is here. We have the Eight of Wands coming in here as well, which means something is coming in fast. Maybe this is coming in to change things. Let me get another card on this. Okay, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Death card in the reverse. Continue not closing something here. Now, okay. Okay. I get what this is now. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Death card in the reversed, and we have the Eight of Swords, which is all about we're putting our own mental blocks on ourselves here. It's like basically we're not closing off a chapter, we're not kind of saying that something else is done here, and especially it's kind of involved with this whatever idea we had that our, you know, our life path or what it's going to be, or our complete like happiest moment here for ourselves, Aquarius. And there's this kind of, I have to be honest, it's like impatience energy with it. It's like you kind of want to be at the finish line already, but life doesn't really kind of move like that. It moves in cycles here. So you're kind of being like, you know, I just want to get to that place now. I just want to be at that place now. But that's not the truth. That's not the honesty of kind of where this kind of relationship is at. You know, things take time, and I think especially when we live in this world of instantaneous replies, instantaneous reactions, you know, we forget that things take time, and things, you know, move through here, or move slowly here, and we forget to kind of enjoy that because we're kind of moving at such speeds. And it feels like there's something out of here that you really want to get out of, that you're like, oh, this is not the like my right path, or you're feeling like, oh, this is not like meant for me in a way here. And it's almost like not finishing that cycle. It's not being like, because you still feel like you're in it, you still feel like you're rotating it here. But I'm going to challenge you on that, and I'm going to say, hey, it's time to kind of get out of this old thinking, get out of your head a little bit here, because with the really interesting about the Eight of Swords here is you can see the person is literally standing here, and they're blindfolded, so they can't see that they have all these swords around them. They don't see that they can kind of cut themselves free if they really want to. You know, this person's feet are not bound. They could move over and they could cut them, but they don't see the swords. Because they don't see like the opportunity, right? They're so closed in and being like, I'm alone by myself here, tied up. There's no escape. But there are these 7 swords here to cut them free. And so I think it's about this energy of being like, no, I'm moving into this more of this energy where life is this, where love is this, you know, and I'm kind of in that, more rotating in that energy and not kind of more rotating in the negative energy, or feeling like I'm still kind of stuck in life, or something's not really like happening for me here, or you know, it's going to continue to be the same. It's interesting as humans that we do that. We go, you know, we're like, oh, it's always going to be the same, or you know, especially if something doesn't go our way, or you're like, you know, I'm still stuck in this energy, I'm still stuck in this pattern, or like stuck in this pattern of love, you know, nothing really works out for me here. But if you put that energy out into the world, Aquarius, the universe is going to listen, right? It's going to be like, okay, you know, well, if you're still stuck, then you're still stuck. But if you're like, no, there's a new opportunity out there for me. And it's like optimism. I know people are like, don't be optimistic, but it is true. Like, you have to put that energy out there. You have to put like, no, there's more opportunity coming for me here. Whatever the past is the past. And we move forward from there. I also just got a picture of the green of the heart chakra, just like opening or vibrating. I think it's going to be really important that you do meditations or things to open your heart chakra, because I just saw like the color like vibrate, like kind of raise in maybe like frequency or color. So make sure you kind of open your kind of heart chakra here, especially in the next kind of little while, or in these 2 weeks. It's weird. It feels like almost like Valentine's Day 2.0 in a weird way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like this loving energy. Manifestation, yeah, baby. Magician here, manifesting. You know, you got all the tools here that you need. If there's something that you want to change in life, you can do it. That's what the Magician upright is saying. It's like you have all the tools that you need here. Even if you're like, oh, I don't, but they're saying you do. It's saying like now is the time you can start manifesting things, and I think it's because we're moving into this energy of letting go whatever it is we might be holding on to up here, and becoming a little bit more heartfelt and a little bit more open in general. Okay, let me just pull a few more cards here. We have High Priestess reverse, which means we're not connected to our intuition. Yeah, it's this idea of you're going too fast. Aquarius, you're moving too fast. You can't listen to yourself. You don't have time to listen to yourself here, because the High Priestess is in reverse. It means like we're not listening to our intuition. We're not listening to what our gut is saying here, and it feels like, again, this energy of like we're trying to move at such reactive speeds that we're just not sitting in it. We're not sitting in it. We're not enjoying it. We're not feeling it. And I honestly think this, like I said before, is one of the problems that we have in today's society, is we don't allow ourselves that time. Or maybe in the past we didn't have distraction of instant messaging. We didn't have the distraction of, you know, social media, of, you know, ads moving so fast, TikToks or videos being like a minute long, and like scrolling and things like that, which I think have their positive sides too. But it feels like, again, you're moving too fast. You are not letting yourself sit and just rest and listen to yourself. Maybe even take some time to, again, like I said, meditate, or take some time to just sit and rest and think and feel. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be an interesting, almost like challenge for you, Aquarius, in a way. Letting yourself just kind of be still and feel it all. Yeah. For Aquarius, please. Okay. So, your Starseed Oracle this week is Weight of the World. Boundaries, let go, it's not yours to carry. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty, bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's. To stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulder and put your own oxygen mask on first. In these changing times, it's hard to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unstable. This isn't to say that you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, the Four of Swords right there, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace, your inner well is full, you can face the day face the day and the state of the world and care for others. At the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. And that's what we're kind of talking about here, Aquarius. You know, just enjoy the moment and really fill that cup and do things for you. Especially at the bottom here with this Four of Swords. It's saying, you know, you gotta rest up a little bit. Okay, we also have second chakra archangel Ariel, and that's in the reversed. This is kind of talking about, it can be intimacy and sex and things like that, creativity. We'll get into it. This card is reversed. You might find that your creativity is being blocked. If this is the case, you might need to take some more risks and open up to new or different ideas. Go inward to find feelings that may be causing this blockage. Calls upon Ariel to help you release old fears, self, and limitations. Affirm that you are open to Spirit's love and creative inspiration. Again, this idea of love. This card reverse can also signal problems with intimacy of all kinds, or issues of sexual intimacy in particular. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, calming, healing the energy there, and know the real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you. And this is, I'm feeling this with the intimacy of this kind of, this partnership, or this lover kind of, you know, breaking down that wall, whatever barrier we are having here. And that you deserve a deep sharing in your relationships. All right, Aquarius. I'm actually really excited for you for these 2 weeks, because it feels really nice, this kind of loving energy that I am feeling right now. Valentine's Day 2.0. All right, that was your first month reading. I hope that helped.